Well, good morning, everybody. This is Stephen Detweiler. We are at Walker's Creek Park. You see the golf course. I keep calling it a golf course. They're softball fields, not golf course. Softball field. And I already did a mile and a half. Pastor Troy. I listen to church. I listen to church while I'm walking, and then I usually time it so I have about 15-20 minutes left on my walk to do walking talk. And he went a little long, and I walked a little fast, and had that all done. But what it is you always get the video of the week prior. So I will produce this. I will be producing this the next weekend, which is the weekend you're seeing it. So what I did yesterday, I went on a shoot at Gritr, outdoors, indoors, outdoors, sports and outdoors, something like that, over in Richland Hills. And I'm trying 3 different things. I'm implementing shooting with both eyes open, learning how to zero my red dot, and what was the other one? I was doing something else too. Well, anyway, there's a third one, and I'll probably like write it in the section here because I was thinking about that. But yeah, I'm relearning. I'm teaching myself new things. Oh, the thumbs forward. So when you look at the targets, understand that I'm working on 3 brand new things, and if you look at the targets, I'll show you with my hand that my grouping is still within the span of my hand. So if you're looking at body mass, you're still looking at body mass. So they're really not bad groupings, but still they're going to get better because I'm learning how to zero my red dot. I'm not used to it. It's like self-learning. I got some tips from I think his name was Joshua. You'll see him in the video. He gave me some tips on that. And then the thumbs forward, because my first grip was not thumbs forward, and shooting with both eyes open. And so I think I did pretty good in considering those 3 things that I'm changing in my shooting style. But let's get into that video, because I am done walking and now I'm done talking, and some of you are going, woohoo, stop that. My talking's good. Anyway, let's get into my day or evening of shooting at Gritr. And Gritr is also the least expensive range out there. I would say almost within my ability to go maybe every other month if I have ammo money, because it's only $14 for the range, and other ones are like 20, 25, whatever the case may be. And so that just saves a little bit. So now it's a new consideration. I also want to say is I walked into Gritr 2 years ago and had a bad experience, and I just said bad things about them, that I was never going to go back there. And so what did the Lord do? He gave me a free pass. My boss bought something there and gave me a free pass to the range, and I went back in there and I had a very, very good experience. Second chances. Maybe there are situations where we need to be able to provide second chances. And I did that with Black Rifle Coffee, and I not only gave them second chances, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th chances to get my drink right. And well, let's just say if I want to have a latte, which I don't spend money on, under the Biden administration, I have no real excess money to do anything extra that you just enjoy. So yeah, but if it's a special occasion, I'll just get my vanilla latte, no foam vanilla latte at Starbucks, because for 20 whatever, I don't care what you say their politics are or whatever, the people in the stores are really good people, and they're trying to make their money, and they make my drink right for 23, 22 years since I started buying Starbucks products. So you know what, if I want to enjoy a drink and spend that kind of money on a drink, I'm going to have it done right, and not roll the dice and see maybe is this place going to make it right, or maybe they're not going to make it right. And you know what, and that's a shame, because I like Black Rifle Coffee, not since they turned into a corporation, but I was definitely giving them the chance as a veteran-owned company. Now it's just veteran founded, and they're just doing corporate shill stuff now too. So that's that. Let's get into the shooting video, because I had fun, and we should have fun, and I got relaxation, and maybe I'll talk about that in a later video. Well, howdy everybody, this is Stephen Detweiler, and I am going to run about 100 rounds through my Hellcat. I got a free pass from my boss Henson. I'm at Gritr Sports and Outdoors, and let's see how that goes. I am at Gritr. Let's do some shooting. So the first target's going to be 3 yards. 3 yards with the Hellcat. So I'm trying to see the red dot. Got to figure out if I'm gonna need to go high or low. That's my first 2 shots. My first one was really low. I'm able to bring that up. So I'm gonna see which way I go. Test 2. Just adjust the red dot. Okay, at 3 yards, I got the red dot adjusted. I mean, I had to change the elevation all the way to its top, but I'm definitely hitting where I want to hit, and that's the point. All right, everything's reloaded, and they're fixing to do our test on the red dot. Now I am just starting to learn how to shoot with both eyes wide open and adjusting the red dot, and I haven't had any formal training on the red dot. So I'm figuring it out as I go. This was at 5 yards. All right, I've just went 7 yards. That's actually not bad for 7 yards. That's not bad for 7. And this is Joshua. Now he just came in. There was another gentleman here, and how long have you been here, Joshua?
So I used to work here long ago, and then I just started working back again. So this is probably my 2nd week here.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
do you have a military background, or?
So I'm a private contractor.
Okay.
But no military. I took a very long, arduous route. Around, yes.
All right. Well, and you enjoy what you're doing, right?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. I think one more getting good as well.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks, Joshua, for the input.
Absolutely.
And if I have more questions, I will find you.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, man. So yeah, so at 7 yards, that's actually pretty good. Considering I'm just doing, I figured out why my slide was locking back is because I started to use aggressive forward, and it appears that I'm actually the one causing that. So I'm going to try to test that on my next round. So we're going to go down to here to 10 yards. Let's see how many I got shots in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, probably 13 shots in there. I'm going to redo the mags, and then we'll try some new targets. Good to meet Joshua. Good to meet Joshua. We are now going for 10 yards. So I was talking to Joshua, and he says I'm doing right the way I'm setting my red dot. Now I did a little adjustment. You see that? I brought my red dot over to the hitting to the right, so I adjusted it to the left. This is at 10 yards. I was really, if you look at that, like I was talking to him, I said, if I go to the span of my hand, that's still body mass. So at 10 yards, I'm still hitting body mass. So it's not all that bad. All of these, see, that's the span of my hand. The span of my hand's even bigger than that. So if you're looking at the span of your hand, are you hitting body mass? Yeah, you're hitting body mass. So that's what counts. Now I'm going back to 5 yards, and I'm going to see where I zeroed that at 3 yards. So So I'm going to see where I'm at 5 yards and see if I need to adjust it for 5, because that's where I think I need to be zeroed at. Okay, so this one, so still on body mass. I was readjusting my my shot from 3 yards to 5 yards, and I made an adjustment, and these were my last 3 shots. And so I'm going to work with that, and I'm going to hit what I'm shooting at. That's like at 5 yards. So even all this, but this, I was readjusting it from 3 yards to 5 yards. So I worked it over, the red dot over. I'm learning the red dot too, so I worked the red dot over, up and down. So now I got it pretty much where I want it. And I'm gonna work with that as I am able to afford more ammo and those things. But it was a good day. It was a good day. Everything would have been body mass at every point, every yardage. So it was a good day here at Gritr. There we go. So I've just finished up here with Joshua. He's at the front counter. He made sure that he took care of me from the inside to the out. This is Gritr. I had a good time, good prices on ammo, and a good range fee. I will be back. Well, I'm actually editing the video, the shooting video. I want to thank you. I want to say God bless you. I want to say I'll see you next time. If you have any suggestions for me, leave them in the comments, man. I mean, I'm learning. Shooting has not, I've only started getting into shooting about 3 years ago. The whole red dot, if you've got suggestions about how to zero the red dot, what am I supposed to be looking at? Am I supposed to be just being able to come up to that rear sight and be able to go straight through the screen? Or am I looking for, is that reticle supposed to line up with my front sight? Give me suggestions. Tell me. I want to know. God bless you. I love you. And I'll see you next time.